Hey, it's Nick, and it's been a while since I posted a video, so a little rusty. um, Today is about like 9 months and 3 weeks on testosterone. Um, I haven't. There's not been noticeable voice changes, even though it may have been gradual. I'll look at some videos and compare, but nothing drastic. More you can't see it on here, but my facial hair has doubled in say the last 2 months, but still not very much. And like it'll get like yay long if I go like a week without shaving. But it's like not like everywhere that I get it. It's just like little places like here, 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 like one little strip right there. So maybe I'll work with that pretty soon. I don't know. But and I don't really have any noticeable sideburns, so it's just very slowly starting to move down. Like I can see a difference, um, like over a long period of time, but nothing noticeable at any given time. You know, like not since yesterday or anything. At work, I still have not spoken to anybody about being trans other than the people who already knew. Like one guy who already knew, because I was a community advisor in his dorm, like several years back, from 6 years ago, and one of a girl that I'm friends with, and I told her because like I really liked her, and I just thought, well, I'll get that out of the way, you know. Because it's not like I was passing 100% at the time that I met her anyway. So I told her, and then like my boss knows. And still, though, like it was suggested to me, and my boss, that pretty much everybody does know that nobody cares, and everybody's cool, and nobody's ever asked me or said anything to me, or there's never been any really awkward moments where I realize that maybe somebody knows and they're trying to call me out, or trying to make fun of me in a very specific way towards that, because I mean we rip at each other all the time, but it's always for stuff. I mean that the person's okay with them doing it. Well, for the most part, like 99% of the time. Every once in a while, someone's like, "Oh, too far," but nobody's ever. It's never been talked about. Period. Outside of those, the owners and the other two people, and the girl from work, she's really cool, and we talk about. I mean, I'm open with her about everything. I just talk about her just like any of my other friends, and I don't hide anything. I don't try to like, well, we're not going to talk about maybe being trans. They don't like bring it up in front of people. Like they don't know when they're there, or anything. I've not had any bad situations like that. Um, but yeah, I'll talk about being excited about tea or wanting to get surgery or whatever with my friends. And I still haven't got my name legally changed. Like I'm not getting enough hours at work, and it only pays minimum wage. And they're thinking about shutting down the restaurant. It's stressing me out. I'm about to graduate. I'm almost done with one of the two papers. I should be able to finish it tomorrow, and then just a couple weeks to read all the books and all that for the other paper. Um, so I'm seem to be nearly graduating. Restaurant's about to shut down, so I mean it's like costing me more to live here right now than I'm making. Like I'm way behind on payments on like payday loans and shit. Like I'm stressing out about it, but I've been applying for jobs in Portland, and I'm hoping that something will come up. I have a place to crash there temporarily as long as I have a job. Like I'd be going up there because I already have a job. Otherwise, I need to save up some money for real, because who knows how long it might take me. But that is the next step. Well, I gotta graduate and then I'm gonna go to Portland. So where the situation with my job fits in is like, well, you know, is is this going to be a situation where like we all get laid off like all of a sudden and we're not really going to know? And then what? You know, because there's no point in staying here if I don't have a job. So, you know, I would love to go see my family before I go move to the other side of the country. I'm just hoping it'll all work out. And it's all so much up in the air right now that it's tripping me out. Because I really like to know and plan things. And one of my last bottle of testosterone only lasted 7 shots. And I want to know if anybody else had a problem with that. Also, do you guys know if, like, hey, you guys, chill. Do you guys know if sometimes like the coloring of the testosterone is different? Like maybe sometimes it's more clear white, you know, not clear white, not in a milky way, but sometimes it's more yellow. Like the previous bottles have been more yellow than this last one was. Though I don't feel any difference. I'm not sure what I would feel anyway. I mean, if it wasn't working, I guess I would be crying right now. And like barely feeling like moving. But a problem that I've had with several of my injections over the course of time was developing some type of swelling. Yeah, I don't want to say like a pocket, but you could tell that it was only a certain area that was swelling. It didn't seem like an infection kind of swell. And about 2 inches down, like down my leg from where I injected. And I mean, it's kind of painful, and that's why I started injecting a little higher, because when I did it lower, you know, more towards my knee, it seemed like that swelling like made my knee hurt really bad. So it was better to just have that little kind of lump of pain. I don't know. But anybody else have problems with this? Because if there's a way to avoid that, that would be excellent. I'm probably going to have to go to the doctor and get lab tests done for my year mark. And that's a financial stressor right there. Because, like, I don't know. I'm just tripping about this. But hopefully a job will come through in Portland. Any of you that are in Portland, or if you know people there and know of a job that might be available, hit me up. I will apply for it. I got a resume made up. Most of my experience is like in health, like taking care of people with special needs, basically. This is getting kind of long, so. Oh, another update. Sorry, I gotta say this. Is like my pants, they were 42s, and that was like at the biggest that I've ever been. Like maybe it was like a year and a half, 2 years ago, and like basically when I worked at the state hospital and I like worked nights, and like all of a sudden like metabolism, everything's changed like really crazy. I went to the doctor and they said it was nothing, that it was maybe just age or lifestyle change. So because like my test results were fine, but now like these pants literally like are falling off of me. Like I walked up the stairs, fell off. Like today at work, I was like everything I could do to keep these pants on because I forgot my belt. And so like I now have zero pairs of jeans that will stay up on me. And if I put a belt on, they are ridiculous looking. So that's good. It's bad, also, but it's good. So that's exciting. That's it. And peace.